Welcome to the Sacred Light Collective, where we explore our experience as a multidimensional spirit in physical form, balancing being in this world but not of it. My name is Ali, your multidimensional guide, so join me as we co-create our shared experiences, conversations with spirit, all things light language, activations and energy as we remember who we truly are. Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to another episode. This week, I wanted to dive a little bit more into what we were sharing around creating your reality and shifting your reality, as that has sparked so much conversation throughout the week, and that it's really made me more present with all that I am doing and sharing and choosing. And so I really wanted to bring some of that energy forward again for this episode. I have recently reopened a Facebook group for the Sacred Light Collective that I actually started in 2020 during the lockdown period. And I felt the energy of my Facebook page and that group space wanting to be revitalized and wanting to be utilized, like they wanted to be shared and had something to offer. And so I've been dropping into that group a little bit more, and my Facebook page a little bit more, as well as my Instagram. And it was in a Facebook Live that I did with the Sacred Light Collective Facebook group that this really came up in connection to the theme of alignment. I had pulled a beautiful card for the group that spoke into alignment and what that felt like when we were creating our realities, when we were consciously choosing not just how it feels to be aligned to mind, body, and soul, but what we feel aligned to bring into our environment, into our field, into our lives and day-to-day energies, routines, and things like that. And so what really came forward there was this ability to surrender and trust. And I really connected to the relationship that we have to trust and to surrender. And when I felt into that relationship, I really felt like we get caught with these frequencies, let's call them, of what trust means, feels like, and how we can trust, because there's an element of needing to surrender. And then you have that on the flip side, don't you? In order to surrender, you need to be able to trust. So it was bringing forward this interesting awareness of the relationship of those frequencies, allowing ourselves to surrender to be able to trust, but then also being able to trust, therefore to be able to surrender. And so I wanted to call that forward. I wanted to bring that forward for us this week, to lean into how that feels for you, because there were some in the live that were feeling they needed to embody more trust, and there were some that were feeling surrender. And so I'd love to invite you, as part of this episode, just to take a moment now to tune into what feels maybe more challenging, what feels a little more out of reach, what feels a little more needed by your heart, your soul, your body right now. Just inviting you to take a deep breath from your belly into your heart. And as you breathe out, just breathing down into your base chakra, into the root of the spine. In fact, breathing from the root of the spine, the base chakra, breathing up through that center of the body into the heart, even a little bit up into the high heart, into the throat, and then breathing down all the way back on that exhale into the base of the spine. Feeling into your central pillar, your central column, your pillar of light, your pranic tube. And just feeling yourself connect with that central column, the pillar, the pranic tube. Beginning to find your presence in that center of your body. And extending that awareness of the breath and the column right up to the crown of the head, and just allowing your crown to open like a beautiful lotus flower on the top of your head. head. Notare santoto shalukutru yandai solakite roku uyam tete. Lokatare sotre shamukayeto shaluku roku yamati sandaraya. And allowing these codes and the energy to flow in through the crown of your head, to flow down this central column within your pillar of light. Goalatatare shandodro, golakatare solakuruku yamatati, dodore sadro shambuyana. As you just call in that frequency of trust, of surrender. Perhaps it's even both surrender and trust and surrender. Non te diri shulakia ruko yamukai setete ruko sholakatariento ka. Kaloku uyandu ku isa ku uluku uyamaka itu ku uluku uyanda. And allowing yourself to breathe in and down, to allow the flow to simply move down on the inhale and up on the exhale through that central column. As we invite in the frequencies to anchor us into our foundation, our inner foundation of surrender and trust. Haloyanto tri solokurko yam toti saluku ya ruku uyama ituku ushana. Alahuhu yanataire okolaku uyanatai maka uya. And simply notice now how that is feeling. Is the body softening? Is the body becoming more stable? Does the energy within your pillar of light feel a little different? Breathing that now into the base chakra, to the root. No tadiri sotro sholokui katudri sotro uyonda traena. Allowing that to weave into that foundation of your base chakra, your root chakra energy. As if you are really planting your pillar of light into the ground. You're taking a pole and you are pushing it into the ground. Really creating a strong stand foundation. Feeling that flowing up through that central column, through the spine, almost as if that is a pole, that is a rod, that is something there that you can lean on. And if you are seated and have the ability to lean into your chair, I suggest you lean back and feel that support as if it is that stand within your central column that is offering you this support, that is offering you the foundation for which you can surrender and trust. Allowing that to extend out from that central column, the pillar of light, letting it extend out past the body. Letting it extend out into your field of sovereignty, your aura. taking that stability, that structure, that foundation for which you can surrender and trust and surrender throughout your whole field. Lo nadri soku isamuka ishana. Lalo kiedno kia sotro ishamu yanti sitro shiendo dria kairo ko yamuki anai. La totri sambu kai santu shala ko loko yama etukuru yentai sampukina. And taking a couple of deep breaths here and just feeling this now. Feeling the frequency. It's now embedded in your body and in your field. As we seal that 3 times, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And I invite you to stay here for as long as you need, to simply allow this to continue to integrate and to become embodied, to recalibrate to this deeper trust and deeper surrender that is available to you. And I invite you over the next week or weeks, months, to notice where you can lean into trust, self-trust, to surrender in each moment, in every day. Thank you for joining me once again and co-creating together. The light, the love, the divinity within me honors the light, the love, the divinity within you. Namaste. Until next time, much love.